what's up? No. Yeah, so, since I was, like, commenting on Tai Chi Chuan, like, I'm pretty sure I know the idea, but gotta use my hand gestures. Since I was commenting, I thought I would actually go and watch a couple of Tai Chi videos to kind of get a better grasp of what I'm talking about, since I only know it by theory. So the first video I watched, is of this guy, and he has absolutely zero idea what he's doing. He's just like making the movements, and if you have no idea what you're doing, it's just dance. It's not even dance. Dance is connected to emotion. What this dumbass is doing is it's like he's doing the Gangnam style. So this guy's a fucking idiot. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. You see? Oh shit! You can't even see. What the fuck? Why does this show? Okay, so it's this one guy doing the funky chicken with some Erhu music in the background. He has like, he only has 8 subscribers, so I guess he doesn't know what he's doing in the first place. So we're gonna go to another video. We're gonna like break down what Tai Chi actually is. So he has Yang style. I don't want Yang style. I want Ten style, because Chang style is the original style. It's meant for fighting. So you look here. This is an old one. It's called a 10-108 long fist. Yeah, 10 long fist. I don't know. Do I even have? Am I acting on? Is my thing on data right now? Okay, no, it's on Wi-Fi. Okay, one sec. Just saying something. I don't know what this saying. Looks like an old grandma who doesn't know what she's talking about. Yeah, basically, there's a bunch of like. So basically, one of the things that Tai Chi actually does, it has a lot of like shifts in foot movement. It shifts in forward movement. It has like you shift from one foot to the other, and it really like there's really this this flow of energy, right? Which by flow of energy, I don't mean like actually there's a flow of energy. I just mean the kinetic chain of like starting from your foot up your body up to your chest, and then you strike. There's a lot of that, a lot of connecting your whole body, which is useful. And really, when you're practicing Tai Chi, if you do want to practice it, you haven't practiced it in theory, like how I'm supposed to have practiced. That makes no sense, but you have to actually practice it while paying attention to everything. You're supposed to be paying attention to your feet, to your arms, to your torso, which is where your dantian, your center of gravity is. You're supposed to pay attention to each of these. And the main reason these Tai Chi practitioners, they don't actually know how to fight, is because first of all, they don't have an active fighting system, right? You cannot use Tai Chi to fight if you don't have an active fighting system. That's like if I have a tiger and I take out all of his claws and I chop off his hands and I take out all his teeth. How is he gonna kill me then, right? You need an active attacking system, and Tai Chi just isn't it. It's this internal form. Even in the name of the Kung Fu style, it says it's an internal form. So basically, obviously, you're not gonna be able to fight with it, right? It's kind of like I know how to play chess, but I can't use chess to punch you. You know what I'm saying? So, again, in this case, and there's a lot of power. So this is where the artistic side of Tai Chi comes in. It's a lot of, basically, the whole thing with Tai Chi is it teaches you sensitivity, which is extremely difficult to teach, right? Even if you put someone on something like badminton, if you put someone on something like even just painting or piano, even piano, right? To, to get great sensitivity on the piano, you need a piano teacher. At the beginning, at the very latest, there's people who are talented and they know the whole theory of sensitivity right off the bat really well. But when you put people on things like fighting, okay, like beating people up, punching people, stabbing people, the kids who actually go and want to do that, typically they're not the type of kids who are very very sensitive. So the way that the Tai Chi teacher would do it would be, he would put the kid on Tai Chi Chuan, and as the Tai Chi Chuan learn, yeah, it's just like, see, like this idiot thinks he's doing some type of like magic voodoo, where he's actually learning how to fight, and even this master, it's Penna, I don't know what his name is. He's wearing one of those traditional Chinese robes or whatever, but he actually believes that he knows how to fight. Like, he actually believes. That's why, this guy called Xu Shaodong, he went to China, he beat up a lot of Chinese masters because they thought they knew how to fight. They don't know how to fight. This guy doesn't know how to fight. Similarly, if you want to use Tai Chi in badminton without practicing Tai Chi, and then first the process towards Tai Chi, using Tai Chi, is to practice around people who know Tai Chi. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, so people who know Tai Chi, they have this inner calmness. I do. I don't want to talk to you what it's about, but this the whole point of training is you learn this inner calmness, and your punches, or your alternatively your strokes of badminton or basketball, they are gonna be different from people who only practice the external version. And you want to be sparring with them, right? You can see what they do, and you can try to mimic the feeling, the ganzhi. That's what they call the ganzhi. Ganzhi basically is this, okay? When Gongfu comes along, you want to practice Gongfu. Either you know the form or you memorized it or whatever. Ganzhi is that feeling that you see in some people, and it's real, right? It's real ganzhi. The feel. I'm gonna film a video today where I show you Tai Chi stuff. It's not important, most of all, that you know the form exactly. It's not the most important thing. The most important thing is you have the feeling of the form. You have the feeling of the form down. That's when you can use it, right? If I have, even if you know the form, you know the movements, if you don't have ganzhi, you don't have the feeling, there's just no way you can use it in anything, right? You gotta actually. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just bored. Yo, I should get paid for this. Who thinks I should get paid for this? I should get paid for these videos, man. I don't have paid. So yeah. So I mean, this guy is doing the funky chicken. He's supposed to be a master, but he doesn't know what he's doing. His move. I'm gonna show you what's supposed to look like Tai Chi. In fact, I'm gonna freestyle it since I'm so good. It's not the exact Tai Chi form because I'm a master, so, or I believe I'm one, unless the master tells me that I'm lower than him. But yeah. So basically, this guy is really bad. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know how to show it to you. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. I don't want to break my laptop either. It's fucking expensive. So, you see this guy? Let me see. Alright, let me. Yeah, he looks like he's okay, and he isn't too bad, but he's not good. So it's not a touchscreen. Yeah, so he's not good. Yeah, he's been practicing a long time, which is why it's almost perfect, but he still doesn't have the exact feeling. And the main reason you have these things where you kind of move around, is to really to kind of focus on your dantian. Dantian is a key element in Tai Chi Chuan. And basically, dantian, what it means is dantian means center of gravity. Okay, that's what dantian means. And where your dantian is kind of limits what kind of footwork you can have. It limits what type of attack you can have. In things like badminton and basketball, it limits what types of moves you can do. Really, so the people who know Tai Chi and they have this feeling, they're able to control that center. For instance, if I'm playing badminton and I want to jump back with a smash, I get to control my center of gravity better, and I know where it is and I can hit a better shot. But again, there's multiple ways of training stuff like this. Like if you're going to be training badminton, would you practice Tai Chi necessarily to get better? No, you could practice just badminton theory. And just practice games where you're going to be feeling the same thing. Tai Chi is just an old method, that's specific to weapons and specific to hand-to-hand fighting, which is basically what badminton is, anyways. But yeah, so some people they have it in them, because they practice it in another life, if you believe that, or something. But yeah, some people just have it in them. Very few people have it because of practicing from another life, as I would say that I do. But yeah, let's try to find a better one. I just need to watch one video and I can replicate it. Because I do. Right, so there's this one video. It's 108 applications of Tai Chi. And the whole point of applications of Tai Chi is that it's they think of it like I can actually apply these, which is completely wrong. Yeah, there's no way. Like you just watch some of this stuff. Like, oh wait, just to show you. Can you see this? Yeah, so basically they're doing some voodoo stuff. They're doing some voodoo stuff. Yeah, so basically they're doing some. Oh dang, bro. Oh dang, bro. Yeah. They think that real life is Tekken. I'm saying they think real life is. So they're like, oh, it's real applications. So yeah, lazily tying code, and he's actually falling on the ground. But it's like Aikido, right? Aikido is bullshit. He's just a philosopher fucking with his students. Like this is complete bullshit, man. Like you can't make someone do that. Because why? They think that they're gonna commit the whole way. Okay, let me say something. Okay, for fighting, Tai Chi Chuan works against a complete non-fighter. Because you trained, right? You can imagine. Like, this guy is crazy. Please see again. 6 ceiling and form. They're like stuck in their imaginary worlds. Like, maybe I am too, because I think I know. So let me just reiterate. Tai Chi is not. Tai Chi really. If you watch the real masters, they don't really say anything about the real applications, because they don't know them, right? Because there is no real applications, right? There is no real applications. But you know, if you don't know how to train, you're not gonna get the best of it. There's no reason to practice the usage. The usage, okay, I'll give it a shot, okay? The usage is there for you to notice, right? It's like an exaggerated example, right? If I'm gonna be talking to you and I'm gonna be talking about, oh, how do you checkmate someone in 5 moves or whatever, obviously I'm gonna be giving an exaggerated example to help you understand, right? For instance, if I'm a math teacher and I'm a PhD, and so I'm a math teacher, and obviously I have my ways to teach you, right? I know XXX, I know Y. So I'm not gonna give a question that I'm gonna put on the problem set. I'm gonna give a fancy ass question that is just for example only, so you understand. Alright? Are you actually able to use it? No. Is he even able to use it? Maybe, maybe not. You know, if he's a completely trained, super skilled fighter, even then, like, you're just a human being. So, but it's just an example of these practice for you to think about different things, right? So, if you're given the form and you go practice, some people they like to be a philosopher, so they would like to, think about, where my feet are at and where the weaknesses, right? For instance, if I'm thinking about a specific move and my teacher showed me this application, is to focus and pinpoint on what it does, right? It's to focus on the fact that, oh yeah, in this position, my opponent has a weak side on the right side, so I can hit from the right side and cause damage. It's to notice that my opponent has a weak. When you practice these applications in Tai Chi, you're not supposed to practice your applications and actually, you know, make them work, because they don't work. They're never gonna work. It's just a way for your teacher to help you notice certain parts of the style, right? Right. It's to help you notice certain certain like small details about fighting. That's what they made this, so that I could notice this. I could notice that. All right. Where's my opponent's balance point? If I go with my partner and we do these drills, or we have these applications, the drills and the applications are really just, I'm gonna do this, you're gonna do that. See, I feel this, I feel that, I feel this, I feel that, I feel it. Because push hands is the culmination of everything that you've done, right? You have every single application is there, and you do push hands, and then what you do is you do push hands, and then you learn, right? But that doesn't mean you're gonna actually be able to apply those moves in a real fight, because real fight means resistance. Real fight means unpredictability, and when you have those problems, it doesn't work just the way that you always imagine it, black and white. Okay, so I think that's a great summary of Tai Chi Chuan. To the degree that should know what to do. But I would like to reintroduce just very quick for badminton. Badminton, Tai Chi. The purpose of Tai Chi for badminton is to get the feeling again. So that would just mean toiso, push hands. Really get the feeling of, but more importantly, if you're learning Tai Chi Chuan, you need to learn the mind. The mind of Tai Chi is what's important. You should be playing like Wei Qi, a Chinese version of chess, basically, and chess against a Tai Chi trained person. And if you can play that, that's the fastest way to improve. Because if you can train that thing, that's what Wei Qi is for, or Go, whatever. If you can train your mind to be just like a Tai Chi practitioner, that's a big part too. Is you grow calm, you grow collected, you grow different types of movements and stuff like that. So that's the main reason you want to train your mind. You should play. So I am, but I guess some other people would be, and that's even better way. There's some better ways. I have to end the video. I'm running out of data space, so.